Good morning, YouTube. This is Harmony again, and I wanted to do a video on Kinky Curly Custard. I've used it before and I do like it. Sometimes when I don't feel like dealing with Miss Jessie's, I use the Kinky Curly Custard. I get in my mood, so. What I've done is, you guys already know that I do the deep conditioning and twisting and with the conditioner in my hair, detangling, all that stuff. And so what I did was I took out the twist in the shower and I saturated my hair with water. As you can see, there are ringlets still hanging, ringlets of water still hanging from my ends. And before I put the Kinky Curly Custard in my hair, I used the Not Today. The Not Today, in my opinion, makes it glide, the custard glide through much smoother and better. So I'm going to add some Kinky Curly, some of the Not Today. That's how much I have. Oh, and just on a side note, I detangled my hair, and this is how much that came out. The last time I combed my hair out was either, I think, Saturday or Sunday, and this is how much that came out. So, alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Kinky, the Not Today, and just work it through my hair gently. Okay, you don't have to do too much. Make sure you get it even in your roots. Okay, I am not, and you know, to be totally honest, if I did not want to do anything else with my hair, I could easily just shake my hair out with this in it and then just wash and go. But I want a little bit more curl because I don't want to have to do my hair until probably again next week. So this is the new container of the Kinky Curly Custard. Okay, so I'm going to take some of this. Okay, that's how much I have. And I'm going to start with the right side of my hair. Okay, and I'm just going to work it in. Now you cannot do this if your hair is not detangled. Okay, I start with the ends. Should have allowed my hair to be much wetter, but I couldn't do this in the shower. I've seen people do it, but so it's going to take me a little bit more time, but that's okay. And so my ends, I'll just make sure I work it through my ends. Okay. A little section at a time. Alright. Just wetting my hands a little bit. I'm taking some more. Alright, I'm going to start from the bottom and just work it through. Work it through. The next part. Again, I do not have a texturizer in my hair or a silkener, so these are the true results. I'm working it through. Okay. Working it through. Take a little bit at a time. A good amount though, not too little, because then you'll be kind of frustrated trying to work it through your hair. Working it through. I'm going to focus on my ends in a little bit, but right now I'm just focusing on the top shaft of my hair. Okay, now I'm going to work on my ends. Alright, I'm going to start from down here. Just make sure the product gets on my ends and just work it in, comb it in. If you want to, you can just put it on your ends and then comb it in. So I'm just not giving too much of a hard time. Now, depending on the length of your hair, the texture of your hair, you might have to follow a different method, but this is how I get it in my hair. Alright? Some people suction their hair. If I had time, I would have done the same thing, but I don't have time this morning to do that. So this is how I normally do it. Okay. So I'm working it in my ends. My ends are always the hardest to do, so I'm just going to do it this way. Because all I care about, I don't care about length right now. All I just care about is just making sure the product is on my hair, is on every part of my hair. And I didn't leave any parts out. Okay? I'm going to separate that gently. And okay. Okay. Let's work that back down. Well, I'm sure you guys already see a difference in my hair. Okay. What I do like about the Kinky Curly Custard is that it's clear. Unlike Mrs. Jessie's, you really have to work it in to get... Now I have to do the middle of my head because that's the part that really gets bunchy. Alright? But with Mrs. Jessie's, you really have to work it in, and sometimes I just don't have the patience or the time. So I have other alternatives, you know? It's okay to find different products that work good for your hair, you know? You don't have to use the same thing over and over and over again. I mean, if you find a product that works, you know, I have to have products that go with my moods. You know, sometimes I don't feel like going through the whole working in Mrs. Jessie's because of it's pasty and it's thicker. And I don't want to go outside with stuff showing in my hair. So when I'm in the mood to do that, I do it. But when I'm not, I haven't used the Kinky Curly Custard for a while though. So that's that. So let me just work this in a little bit more. This is so much better. This is so much easier to do if you can do it when you rinse the conditioner out of your hair. As soon as you rinse the conditioner out, don't squeeze your hair, don't towel dry, don't shake it. Just take the knot today, put it in your hair, take the Kinky Curly Custard, put it in your hair. I'm having a kind of hard time because I'm videotaping for you guys. But if I was in the shower, I would have been done and it would just been easier to put in. But I lost some of the water. Believe me, the water helps. So, here we go. Now I'm getting the ends. And that's that. Now, this is my signature move that I am about to do. You guys know the thickest part of your hair. You know the part of your hair where it bunches up the most. You know the part of your hair that gives you the most problems. That's where you put the most product, okay? Alright, so I have my roots. Now this is what I do. I shake my hair. I play with it a little bit. I'm not scrubbing it or anything. I'm just giving it shape. Okay? And now what I'm going to do is let my hair air dry while I get ready for work. That's it. Of course you have to wipe all this stuff off your face. But this is good on a hot summer day, ladies. I'm telling you, if there is not a time that I appreciate having natural hair, I appreciate having natural hair in the summertime. Because those hot and humid days, who wants to be bothered with a blowout or straight hair when as soon as you get outside the humidity is just going to take it over. So I'm going to allow my hair to air dry while I get dressed. And then I will do a shot for you guys just to show you the end result, okay? Alright, see you later. Bye.